Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome to World of Warcraft Dragonflight and our Evoker leveling campaign. We are starting off today in the Waking Shores on the Evoker, level 60. If you want to see the Drakthir specific quest, we did do that quest line already to get us to level 60. I'll put a link to that in the description below if you're interested. But yeah, welcome guys. It's been a long time since we've been in retail, and I decided that I wanted to get my feet back into the water, so to speak, and I want to do that on the Evoker class. This is the spec that we are going with. Now despite having leveled this guy for a couple levels when the expansion first came out, I am a novice on this class, so I'll be looking to you guys to give me any tips and tricks that you know as potential experts. I did read a guide, so I know a little bit about the priority here. I know we want to use Dragon Rage, we want to maintain Fire Breath, we want to use some Shattering Star for amplifying Eternity Surge, but yeah, so I've looked at some things. We're going to get into it here and see how it feels today. Thank you guys for clicking on the video. Get ready to sink in, and we'll go for some immersion here. I've got the sound effects and the music up,
what adventure brings
so we can enjoy those.
Can I join?
And I'll probably be reading most of the quest, because they are still pretty new to me. We're on the Alliance side, on the Storm Rage server here. Welcome to the Dragon Isles.
Can't wait to see what you discover.
Don't mistake the expedition's scholarly pursuits as timidness. We are not recluses studying books in far-off towers. We are adventurers hunting down knowledge firsthand in every corner of Azeroth. That same passion for adventure often leads us into the path of perils and hazards, and a few expedition members have bitten off a little more than they could chew. But hey, the danger makes it more fun.
See you at the next adventure.
Fire away!
Practice materials. The Protodrix here are unlike any I've seen before. Their scales appear to be naturally flame resistant, stronger than steel, and don't lose flexibility in the process. Incredible. The artisans are clamoring to get their hands on some to work with. Start with the whelps. The smaller scales should be more pliable until we've mastered our techniques with them.
Keep those irons in the fire!
Let's just do a little bit of a tweak here. Let's turn this down just a little bit. Just overall, I think. There we go. You guys let me know about the sound. I do want the music to be in the forefront so you can at least hear it. Aziraphale glances suspiciously at the proto-dragons lurking on the ridge behind him. I'd swear that those proto-dragons edge closer to camp every time I turn my back. Those are not dragons. Those are not the dragons Wrathion invited us to meet here. Proto-dragons are ruthless predators who cannot be reasoned with. We must be ruthless in return. Call their numbers to keep their ambitions in check, or this expedition will be over before it begins.
Fair skies and strong. We'd best keep moving.
Wrathion said he would meet us at the embassy atop the hill.
It may be under attack. If it is, then I will be ready to defend my allies.
Setting the Hearthstone here probably wouldn't be a bad thing. I don't even know if I have a Hearthstone. I don't have any. Let's take care of that.
Hi, how are you? You have a great day now.
There it is. Okay, we did have it probably. It was probably set somewhere. I don't. Maybe it was set in Stormwind. We have a bunch of gear that I feel like we need to vendor. So before we get going here, let's do that. Yeah, I shouldn't need any of this stuff. Well, we have some other items here, but I don't think that was very good for us. Go ahead and sell that. Is that ring going to be any good for us though? Probably not. Let's see. It could go here. It could be a little bit better. Okay, I think that just about takes care of it. Let's clean up the bags,
Alrighty then.
and we are all set. Now we can head out. So what is my spender? I guess that's what I need to figure out. What am I spending with here? Fire breath is on a cooldown. Pyre is an instant cast that it looks like I'm waiting for it to proc in order to do it. Did we have any trainers nearby? Probably not, but I would like to grab leatherworking and skinning. Okay. All right, I still have no idea what I'm doing, but things are dying, so that's a good sign. I'll take it. Okay, I need to get to you. Probably just from down here, right? The only problem is it's kind of hard to know the right buttons to press in the right order when hitting any button will annihilate any single enemy. Alright, everybody got rescued. We blew our sword too soon. We probably want to save that for now until we have our dragon mount. Well, that was a whiff. I could use a ground mount, you're absolutely right.
I am honored to make your acquaintance.
Too late now, but there it is.
Well met. Let's see what you've got.
The dragons are nay here to meet us. Are not here to meet us, like Rathian said they would.
Adventure calls.
Wonder where
We will
Rathian
answer.
is. He said he'd be here waiting for us with the ambassador for Alex
Let's
Strauss
get
of the
moving.
Lifebinder.
Plenty to be done. Go first, but I've got a story after.
Welcome to the Dragon Isles. Yes, I had expected Major Domo Solistra and Rathian to be here by now. But I am honored to be the one to welcome you to the Dragon Isles. On my first real assignment, no less. What good fortune.
Alright, some weirdness happening here with the quest. You know what, guys? I'm going to turn immersion off. Immersion is acting up, and immersion works really, really well in Classic, and it just doesn't really work that great in retail for me. I think I'm going to go with the standard quest box when we're doing retail. It just seems to work better that way. Immersion also like just fills up so much of the screen that you can't really see the NPCs or anything going on in the background. Let's do this. We will go ahead and disable that for now. Alright. There we go. No, he's still being weird.
Always here to help.
Still just being weirdly bugged out. Let's go talk to somebody else who actually wants to talk to us.
The Isles have
You there, yes, I'm speaking to you. Who else do you see around here? Ignore them, they are not part of this request. It is you I've heard of, and it is you I wish to speak with.
go with the
He's giving us our overall reputation quest. Thanks, buddy.
Have you seen my wrench anywhere?
Got those scales yet? We do.
Your flame burn bright.
Belayadoros. Dionysaka.
We are the shield of the Drakthir.
All these cloudy effects. My computer does not like that stuff. Let's turn some things down a little bit just so it runs a bit smoother. Okay. What could we slide down for those? Shadow quality, I mean, ultra high is fine. Let's just try ultra, should be okay. That could... There we go. It's a little better.
Together, we'll see our way through this. We'll meet again.
And this playthrough, I probably won't read every quest this playthrough. We did a full reading of most of the quest on the shaman that we leveled upon release.
How can I help?
Also some of the side stuff I may not work on right away. I may save the side stuff to come back later once we're at max level and do.
Oh, do you need
Where
my help?
is Rathian?
Please enjoy your time here. It was nice to meet you.
I know what you can do. The Dragon Scale Expedition has posted a very fine-looking map of the Dragon Isles nearby. Their drawings are quite accurate and detailed, if I do say so myself. You should go check it out to see what areas of the Dragon Isles could use your help. Are we being introduced to endgame mechanics kind of like right away because we have a character at max level? Is that what's going on? I don't remember some of that stuff happening so early.
The Horde leaves no one behind.
She would like us to kill 15 primal elementals. We can take this one. It's right nearby. It is a side quest, but it's right nearby. We also don't seem to have a main quest yet, which is as baffling to me as it is to you. Oh, we have to choose a zone. Oh my gosh. Is that what's happening? Is this how they're doing this? Since I have completed the campaign once, now I can do them in any order? Alright, so after trying to fly down to the south to go to a different zone, I just kind of realized I'm going to take this in the normal order and just let things play out naturally. I like what they did where they tried to let you pick, but I think for what we're doing, we're just going to kind of follow along here.
I'd rather be hammering than talking.
I think being able to pick the zones is really good for someone who's really engaged with the game and has played a lot of the expansion. We haven't. You know, we did a playthrough that was... Did all the side quests, did a lot of the campaign quest, and got to max level, but I'm not super familiar, so... I'm not going to try to zone skip here.
Back to work.
Let's just...
I've got smelting to do.
Let's just start normally. We'll do leatherworking and skinning
Find something useful.
for us here. I don't think we need a skinning knife.
Remember.
Okay, let's go talk to the ambassador.
Welcome, honored guest!
That was not what I wanted to do.
See what is new.
I thought there was a setting that made it so we only popped into our dragon form when we were in combat.
Take this
Is that not a real thing?
It shows the embassy's many amenities. If they weren't all in disrepair, that is. What a joy it is to see new signatures in the visitor's log after all these years.
What did that do? While active, you automatically assume your visage when you leave combat or after soaring. I seem to be stuck. I seem to be stuck just in my dragon form, which is weird. I'm not really sure what's going on with that. Maybe I can do this. Now maybe it stays. Okay. Yeah, we'll try that. I like to be able to see some of the gear we equip sometimes, so I like it if it can automatically pop us out of dragon when we're not fighting or flying. That could be good.
Queen Alexstrasza is far more impressive than any statue you'll find in the Isles.
Okay. And then the other quest is this way.
May this brazier once more guide every peaceful denizen of Azeroth to these shores.
Welcome to the Dragon Isles. I'm always here to help. Please enjoy your time here. Ready to serve? We were trained to only use these signal flares if the situation is dire. But I suppose this is a type of emergency. There. Major Domo Silistra will arrive soon.
Does the Major Domo personally respond to every call for help?
Oh, yes. In times of trouble, there is no one Queen Alexstrasza trusts more. Welcome to the Dragon Isles.
Here they come!
Incredible.
Look who we have here.
We saw the flare and assumed the worst. What is wrong, Cadet Sendrax?
Major Domo, the new arrivals were wondering where you were, and I thought...
I see. There was a reason for our absence. An ancient rival, the Jarradin, have stirred to violence once again. Dragonheart Outpost has already fallen.
We meet again, champion. The Black Dragonflight will be redeemed.
Lifebinder be with you. I will await you. Your rival is not always your enemy. Cadet Sendrax, escort the adventurer to Commander Lethanak outside Dragonheart Outpost. Assist with the evacuation of the whelplings and wounded.
Yes, Major Domo!
Rathian and I will take to the skies and keep the Jarradin contained inside Scalecracker Keep.
Do hurry along, champion. After all, we wouldn't want the battle to be over before you even arrive.
Engage only when the whelplings and wounded are secure. The rest of the visitors must remain here until it is safe to leave the embassy.
Oh, I'm gonna miss all the fun.
There's plenty to study here before we move on, Toddy.
We each have a duty before us. By wing or by talon, see it done.
So in the Shaman playthrough, we did all the side quests alongside the MSQ. This time around, I'm going to focus the MSQ, and I'm going to see where that takes us, and then the side stuff we can go back and do later.
Ready to serve? It was nice to meet you.
I've only read of the Jarradin. Jarradin, so the D is silent. I've only read of the Jarradin in books. Ancient rivals to the dragons, powerful giants with mastery over earth and lava. Dedicated wholly to hunting dragons to extinction.
I'm always here to help.
We'll launch expeditions to every corner of these isles as soon as it's safe to do so.
Oh, where's the fun in being safe?
I'm still conceptually struggling with the rotation, especially with Fire Breath being like, we want to open with it to get the dot ticking, I get that, but it's on a 30-second cooldown, so that's not going to be every fight. Disintegrate cost Essence, but seems to be a big damage dealer. Eternity Surge is also an AoE similar to Fire Breath that we can charge up. Okay, they walked in here, but I'm not going with them. We are going a different way. We need to speak to Sendrax.
Oh, do you need my help?
Well, apparently we do, buddy.
We'll move swiftly. Dragonheart Outpost isn't far.
Can I just fly there? That's what I'm wondering. Or do I have to escort you? Feel like we probably have to wait for you anyway.
According to legend, the Jaredin are the dragon's most formidable rivals. They were ruthless and powerful, killing countless dragons in ancient times. When the dragons left, and the land went dormant, so too did the Jaredin slumber. But now, the land itself reawakens with glorious life. May we never tire of its beauty. We Dragonids have stayed vigilant as we safeguarded the Oath Stones, symbols of the Dragonflight's power. The return of the Jaredin will test us to the limit. May we prove worthy of the challenge. Commander Lethenak, Cadet Sendrax and ally reporting on the Major Domo's orders.
The Shrine Guard protect. For the Lifebinder.
I will take what reinforcements I can get.
Dismissed. Protect your allies.
We may not have the power to take back the outpost, but we do not have to surrender without a fight. Kill 6 Jaredin.
Report back. Protect your allies.
They descended upon us before we could even respond. My guards held as long as they could as we evacuated the young and helpless, but I fear that there are more within the outpost.
Report. I am trusting you with the lives of my brethren.
I just don't want like anything cluttering my log right now. We're gonna focus MSQ for a couple reasons. It's probably gonna be the fastest way just to level up, and I kind of want to refresh myself of the actual overall story because we did it once. It's still kind of a blur, and then we're gonna be getting into, you know, post campaign stuff with the patch content. So kind of want to be aware of everything. I should probably do that. There we go. See, I can kill stuff just fine now. Am I doing it? Oh, I love the auto shift in and out. Was that always a feature, or did they add that? Yeah, I might look into more of what our character... See, I didn't put too much thought into my character creation here, just because I thought we were always going to be hanging out in dragon form, but I might go back and have a look at that, because I think the way we shift in and out now is really, really cool. I don't want to stand in that, I know that for a fact. Yeah, I feel like I'm definitely missing something. Is this what I'm missing? Azure Strike? Do I need to be spamming that? Projects intense energy onto 3 enemies. It seems like something we would do with AoE. Oh, that's just our free little heal. Okay. We'll figure it out, guys. Anything you guys can give me tips or a little bit of guidance would be really welcome. I love the idea of the class a lot. Obviously, it's going to come down to execution, right? And I do want a DPS on the class. That's my goal with it. I don't know exactly what build. I think right now the build we're trying is the is red based. Is that mostly red spells? It seems like. It's always been one of my weaknesses in the game, even though I've played for 20 years, is I'm really bad at learning the new classes that were not the base classes. I feel like they operate a lot differently than the base classes do, talking about like Death Knight, Demon Hunter, Monk, anything added after vanilla basically. I always have a hard time actually learning the class. See, like right now I'm not sure what I should be doing. Maybe this is Azure Strike territory. We can use Pyre to spend some of our essence. I could just do a cast of Living Flame. It seems horribly inefficient. No, we went up too far. It says up, and then it says down. I'm getting mixed signals. Okay, maybe we go up the stairs inside the building, and that would help. Alright, we're looking for one more. One more that isn't marked on the map in any way. Huh? That's a little bit weird. Everything else was marked on the map, then this one just isn't? Maybe it marks them when they spawn in. Maybe there's not one spawned in right now is really all I can think of, as weird as that would be. Okay, looks like there's one over here. The only other thing I wish for, and I said this in our first playthrough too, I wish when we got on our mount that we could set our camera to automatically adjust, like basically take it all the way out. Because I like to play close up, but then you get on the mount and you really have to be far away. It's kind of annoying to have to, I know it's such a little thing to complain about. Most people play the game like this anyway, so you guys probably don't notice when you mount up, but if you like playing close into your character, it's a little bit of a hassle.
Dismissed. Report back.
Time for a reckoning. Cadet Sendrax has informed me of our Majordomo's plan. Thank the Lifebinder that we have their help. Their interference gives us the reprieve we need to get our wounded back to the life pools to be treated. I wish I could reinforce Silistra, but I must keep my guards near the wounded. Go to the enemy stronghold to meet them. If there were another way of handling the Jarden, I would ask it.
Protect your ally.
But there's not.
The wagon is ready to go.
Wait. I need you for another vital task, Cadet.
I will see it done, even if it costs me my life.
Spoiler alert.
Easy, young one. We will need our most veteran warriors to combat the rise of our ancient enemies. Head to the Lifebinder Conservatory.
Let me say this.
The Draconid to the life pools.
When we can tank on this character, because eventually there will be a tanking tree. When we can tank, we're going to, but also when we can tank, it better be a shield class. It better be a shield class. We have two shield tanks, right? Pally and Warrior. We have Monk, we have Death Knight, we have Demon Hunter that don't shield up. It would be nice to have another shield-wielding tank, is what I'm saying. I like Sword and Board a lot. It's one of my favorite aesthetics in any fantasy game. So we have a little side objective here. I think the side objectives I want to do. Like, when we get into an area and it's like, hey, go kill people, let's do it. I feel like I want to have Pyre somewhere I can hit it more often, more easily. Quella's our interrupt. Wing Buffet is a knock back. Or is that the knock up? Knock away enemies in front of you. Hover. You guys were telling me use hover. Use hover. Allows Evoker spells to be cast while moving. Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to use hover more. I don't have another place for this right now. It's sad, but true. Need more key bindings? Ugh. Okay. Which one should I be using more? Shattering Star or Pyre? Probably Pyre, right? I have to believe it's probably Pyre. We're like equal. See, in my mind, maybe we were more red than blue, but it looks like we are equally spread with this build. Something I also need to get better at is AoE pulling. We got a rare over here. Apparently we just can't loot him. We're not close enough. There we go. We have to be standing in the lava to loot. It's obvious. Obviously. What do we have here? Not an upgrade. How do I have all this high level gear? Why don't I remember why I have all this stuff? We just need more guys to fight is like the main problem. Not enough enemies to fight? Let's see if we can pull some together and do this like the proper retail way. Oh, that didn't do anything. Robert, you can't do things the proper retail way, man, because you don't play a lot of retail. You've got no idea what the proper retail way is or anything. That's true. And here's the part where I guess I could spam this. I could spam Azure Strike at that point until something procs. Huh, okay. Like I said, it all seems to go okay. I just never feel like I'm exactly doing the right thing. If that makes sense. That guy is an elite. I don't really need to deal with him. So if I want to pull this guy here, what should I open with? Just a Disintegrate with the abilities I had off cooldown? Maybe a couple strikes here? I mean, that works. Alright, the side objective is done.
Champion! Good news from the outpost, I hope. We meet again, Champion.
It does my heart well to hear such good news from Dragonheart Outpost during such a terrible time. The refugees will be safe at the life pools.
Until next time.
Ah yes, I saw the leader of these giants headed back from the raid shortly after I arrived. She's celebrating their victory somewhere within the camp. It would be a shame if someone interrupted her revelries, don't you think?
Never let your guard down.
While Silistra and I attracted their eyes above, shadows crept in through their defenses. My agents, the Black Talon, are keeping an eye and ear throughout the keep. Meet them and let them know you're on our side.
Learn from? We will draw their eyes above for you. That should give you some cover. We will meet you at a forward position when you've done some good work.
Anything interesting? The red Dragonflight wasn't ready for the surprise attack. The Jaredin seem to be hoping for a tougher fight next time.
This meat grinder is a good leader, and she's riding high from that victory at the outpost. Her soldiers adore her. She's going to cause a lot of trouble if she's left alone. Good luck.
At a glance, this seems to be an internal communication between the Jaredin camps. The words Obsidian Citadel leap out at you. Perhaps Rathian would be interested in seeing this. Perhaps he would.
If you're here for him, you're fine by me. The Jaredin consider the outpost a well-earned victory against their ancient foes. They're already talking about another raid, and another, and another.
Speak your mind.
Yeah, where did I get this staff from, guys? Raiders Lost Spire. Was this like a dungeon run we did or something? Because I don't know. Nothing's an upgrade here.
The Black Dragonflight will be redeemed. Every act, the Jaredin scheme to claim the Obsidian Citadel, the Black Dragonflight's seat of power. Enough of this!
Patience, Rathian.
I will have the luxury of patience when they are scoured from my home!
Rathian's got a little bit of like a impulse control problem. He's got a bad temper. And he just kind of acts, you know, you'd think well, he's young though, right? So it does make sense how he is.
Strong to protect the weak.
Commander Lethanak was insightful, as always. We will need the help of our most veteran guards to stop their threat. Railing them was the perfect task for a young cadet like Sendrax, but she may need support.
I will await you.
Alright, that's all of them healed. Let's go meet Sendrax up ahead.
I have lived to see them.
Sendrax stopped by and rushed through. That one is a whirlwind.
May the waters protect.
She came through here not long ago. She relayed Commander Lethanak's orders for all Dragonid to rally back at the life pools. Our whole defensive regiment set off in that direction not long after. But our scouts were on patrol in the old ruins, so she headed in there to rally them too.
Cadet Sendrax is showing some real promise with her eager attitude. She will be leading her own regiment if she continues this way.
Mm-hmm, yep.
Over here, and stay low. We must save the eggs.
I think the aspects are here. I couldn't find the scouts. The Primalists are here. I don't know what to do.
I will protect them.
Our ambush was a success. The convoy yielded enough eggs to begin. Go now. Infuse them with the elements. Wash away the stain of order. Work quickly. Outsiders have come ashore. We cannot let them interfere.
And see, one of my other reasons for doing just the MSQ as much as we can is so that all the story fragments come together to me more cohesively and stick in my head longer. The way we did it before, we just had to kind of a classical approach, did all the side quests, and we really had these big breaks between the story moments. And I think maybe it'll be a little bit more cohesive if we focus the MSQ first.
Saving the eggs,
and then we can always do side stuff. We'll have lots of time to do side stuff later, right?
This is my calling.
Future of the flights. There is no higher charge given to a Draconid upon their graduation than to defend every single dragon egg with their life. Rescue the ruby dragon eggs.
I will protect them.
Commander Lethanek warned us recruits that he had received reports of the Storm Eater Razageth escaping her prison. It seems her servants have followed in her wake, threatening all we hold dear. They move quickly. These ruins were reported to be abandoned during the last patrol. We must stop the Primalist here.
Saving the eggs is all that. If even a single dragon egg is in danger, we cannot remain in the shadows.
I like that we can glide without popping into our dragon form. I don't know if it's realistic or not, but...
No. Not this. Not the whelps.
And tab targeting is already failing us.
Better. I am sorry. Stay away from those primal conduits.
Guys, I think we have to avoid the primal conduits or something. I don't know.
Sleep, small one, and be at peace.
I think part of the reason that Sendrax is so quick to sacrifice herself here in a couple moments must just be like the immense trauma that is happening to her right now, having to kill these dragon whelps. I don't want to get too graphic with it, but just, you know, she's killing babies. She's killing babies, man. It's gonna mess anybody up, no matter what kind of species it is. And so, yeah, I know the conduits. I needed the book, though. I needed the book, okay? I had to go in there for it. Sendrax is clearly shaken by what she had to do. Death was the only mercy left to those poor whelplings.
This is my calling. Stay away from those primal conduits. It is up to me to help. I will protect them. Stay away from those primal conduits.
We need to go upstairs here, it looks like.
Stay away from those primal conduits.
I know. We aggroed somebody, otherwise we would be flying right now. Here we go.
We must save the eggs. This is my calling.
A whole brood of whelplings lost. There is one more location that we have not yet checked. The large ritual site where that proto-dragon dropped off the eggs.
Saving the eggs is... Follow me. We'll charge the ritual site together.
Sandrax, you know, we have a little problem back here, buddy. Okay.
It is up to me to help. Stay behind me. I will endure the conduit's flame while you grab the egg. For the Lifebinder!
Oh, we gotta stay behind her, that's right.
Now! Grab the egg! Get it to us! For the flight! For the future.
We can't fly with the egg. We can run with the egg. We actually run pretty fast with the egg. I don't remember getting the movement speed buff originally, so it must have been added. So we are trucking it.
Aspects.
Is that a dragon egg? I will summon the Major Domo at once.
What is the emergency, Askra? Has the enemy... By the life binder! Is that an egg?
It is an egg.
I serve my queen.
We safeguard our precious eggs to protect the future of all Dragonflights. The Primalists do not simply threaten pain or anguish with their actions, they threaten us with extinction.
Lifebinder be with you. Very well, just this once. Hold on tight, if you can. The tenders alerted me as soon as a caravan of eggs went missing. But to hear what happened to them... Our flight has endured many blows over the years. We had just started to recover. And now this. The Red Dragonflight was charged with nurturing life. We must stop the Primalists. We must stop the prototype.
There are more whelps at the shrine that could use your guidance in their training.
Welcome to the Ruby Life Shrine, Champion. I am glad my Major Domo has brought you to me safely. But what brings you here so urgently? Holf Aldon Shi. What has happened to this egg? The energies that surround it are... This is dire. If the egg can be saved, it will be here, within the sacred waters of the life pools. Once the young of dragonkind filled this vibrant place. And the ruby oathstone, the very symbol of our calling, cast its bright glow high into the air for all to see. Now it lies dormant, as do all the oathstones. I suspect they fell quiet when we relinquished our aspectral power. There are so many things we left behind. But now that we have come home, we can fulfill the callings of our flights and renew the 5 Oathstones. And through their unity, our absent power shall be restored.
Alright, guys, I think this is going to be a decent place to take a little bit of a break for today, mainly because we're getting rested experience here, and I like that a lot. We are going to make this a daily series. We'll be leveling our Evoker every day. So if you're enjoying the Evoker gameplay, and you're going to hang around for it, consider liking the video and subbing to the channel. That would help me out a lot, and I greatly appreciate those that do. Let me know what you think, guys. I also want your tips on the Evoker class. Certainly, there are many things we could be doing a lot better, so I look forward to hearing from you guys. And until next time, take care of yourselves out there in the real world, and take care of each other. And we'll see you back here again sometime very soon. Bye for now.